Welcome back to Peril Pending, and today we're shooting across the pond to look at what the hell's going on with America. Yes, my escapades across the net of Inter do not fall short of America. They sometimes go over there, and I came across this unusual article from Forbes by Sarah Dawn. And it's unusual because it just doesn't seem to make sense to me. It's titled, 4 Democrats Help Republicans Take Food Aid from Women and Children. And also, your daily reminder, it's now been 176 days since the Epstein files were supposed to all been released. Let's get into this. The House passed a bill, 213 to 210, oh, that's so close, that reduced funding for the Department of Agriculture and other federal agencies. The bill includes a $141 million cut to food and vegetable benefits in the Special Supplement Nutrition Program for women, infants and children, which help pregnant and postpartum women and children. What is going on in America? It's not the worst over here in the UK, but by God, what is Trump doing? 5 Republicans voted against the bill, while Democratic Representatives Donald Davis, Adam Gray, Vincent Gonzalez, and Maria Gluesenkamp Perez voted for it. Those are supposed to be Democrats, and they voted against a bill to give food to children and pregnant women. Everything sounds like it's going swell. Ensuring it passed the chamber. The Senate will have to pass the appropriations measures before it heads to President Trump's desk. And once it gets there, I think we all know what he's going to do. The $141 million, I believe I said pound earlier, cut, estimate comes from the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities. Another organisation, the National WIC Association, estimates that fruit and vegetable benefits would drop from $52 to $13 for nursing mothers, and from $26 to $10 for young children. House Republicans attempted to justify the move, this'll be fun, with Representative Andy Harris, who chairs the House Appropriations Subcommittee on Agriculture, saying that there's more than enough agriculture funding left over for the WIC program, claiming that data, quotes, clearly shows, end quotes, that participation in WIC has gone down this fiscal year. Okay, but what if it goes back up again? Are you going to then increase funding? Because every time I've ever seen that happen, at least over here in the UK, it never ever seems to go back down. The bills only ever seem to rise. With lowered participation estimates and increased carryover funding, $8 billion will fully fund the program, Harris told the Washington Post. Let me say it one more time. WIC is fully funded. No women or their children will lose or be denied coverage. I mostly cover UK news here, but a politician's a politician. Something tells me not to trust this Harris fella. 3 of the Democrats who voted for the cuts, Gray, Gonzalez, and Perez, are members of the conservative Blue Dog Coalition, and Perez has a reputation for often voting against her party. But it's puzzling why fruit and vegetable assistance for mothers and children was deemed acceptable to cut, especially during an economic crunch. It's highly likely that WIC enrollment will go up in the coming months, and now fruits and vegetables will be more expensive. Yeah, it's very odd. Why would any human being, regardless of the party that you're in, vote to take away healthy food from mothers and babies? That's what evil people do. But let's have a look at a few of the things that apparently there is lots of funding for. Yeah, Trump's other vanity projects will cost $162.5 million. In addition to $1.4 billion Ballroom, possibly funded by taxpayers. So we've got the Lincoln Memorial Reflecting Pool. There's enough money for that, apparently. We've got his Triumph Arch. Again, apparently enough funding for that. There's the Eisenhower Executive Office Building. Once again, no money for fruits and veggies for pregnant women and babies, but enough for this dipshit's office. Not Eisenhower, Trump. We've got the Rose Garden, or now the parking lot, I guess. I don't see any roses there. And of course, what parade of useless projects would be complete without his pathetic ballroom and the East Wing renovations? There's money for all of these, but apparently not enough to give fruits and vegetables to pregnant women, babies, and children during a time when, as far as I'm aware, and I could be wrong here, is at a time when bills for everything are skyrocketing. But don't fret. We have Trump on the line, much like how we have a direct phone to Farage. We have a direct phone to his bezzy mate Trump. And Trump, what do you have to say about the people who are suffering here, about people who are now worried that their babies won't be able to get healthy foods?
Weapon. I don't think about Americans' financial situation. I don't think about...
Yep, not surprised at all.